Okay, well, morning everybody. So a very warm welcome to you all on behalf of the Royal Entomological Society. It's absolutely amazing to see a full house, and I gather that people have had to be turned away as well, which says a lot about the interest in this subject. I'm not only representing the Royal Entomological Society today, but I'm representing Peter Smithers, who would have been the person who was here doing this and who has done the lion's share of the work in organising this meeting from the Royal Entomological Society point of view. But sadly, Peter is unwell at the moment, and I'm sure you would all join me in wishing him well. And as this meeting is being recorded and filmed, hi Pete, I hope you're better very soon. Especially welcome to all those involved in the Woven Network, and congratulations on your official launch, I gather this is, this morning. That's absolutely great. I have to confess I was rather hoping that Nick would go first, because I haven't yet sussed out exactly what the word means or the letters stand for in relation to this particular topic area. I mean, obviously I'm very well aware of what the organisation stands for, in other words, the promotion of insects in the human food chain, but as to the word woven, I'm hoping to find out later on why that was chosen. I'm probably making a fool of myself by not clicking straight away on that. So I've been an entomologist for the whole of my, well, really almost the whole of my life. My interest in insects began when I was 8 years old, and I worked at Rothamsted for the whole of my career, retired last May. And my particular area of entomology was monitoring and forecasting insect pests and promoting sustainable methods for their control. And that was often badged under the heading of food security, and rightly so, although I do confess on occasions to sort of massaging the wording on grant applications to make it hit those buzzwords a bit more closely, but nonetheless very much in the food security area. But there can't surely be any clearer link between entomology and food security than in the promotion of insects as human food. So I'm absolutely convinced that this is an area that's going to grow in importance very considerably. It's not an area that I myself have been following closely up until now, I must admit. But I'm absolutely convinced that this is going to grow and grow, and I'm very much looking forward to picking up on the scientific issues and some of the other issues around that area during the talks today. So really, really looking forward to it. But just before we do that, I'd just like to spend a couple of minutes just introducing you to the Royal Entomological Society, founded in 1833 as the Entomological Society of London. So its purpose is the improvement and diffusion of entomological science. It's the society that most professional entomologists join, and it covers pretty much all aspects of entomology. It has headquarters near St Albans. This used to be the headquarters of the Royal National Rose Society. The ENTSOC moved out of London about 7 or 8 years ago, fortunately right at the top of the property price boom, and bought the headquarters of the Royal National Rose Society near St Albans, and a very nice HQ it is too. The Society's got a proud history of very eminent members, past and present. I love this quote. I'm going to read it to you. A quote from Charles Darwin, who was Vice President in 1838. "No body of men were at first so opposed to my views as the members of the London Entomological Society. But now I am assured that with the exception of 2 or 3 old men, all the members concur with me to a certain extent." Now I'm sure every society still has its 2 or 3 old men, and that may not have been the society's proudest moment, but I think that's a lovely piece of its history and a quote that I do enjoy. So we've got a total membership of approximately 1,600, of which round about a third are overseas members. And there are 2 categories of membership. So membership of the society is open to absolutely anybody who's interested in insects on payment of a subscription, and fellowship is recognised as a qualification and determined on the basis of contributions to entomology. So the Society has got 7 journals in various areas. I was going to suggest that maybe an 8th journal on the subject of insects as food might be appropriate, but I've just seen a little leaflet on the side that shows me that such a journal already exists, so we've been beaten to it on that, but a wide range of subject areas here, and also the house magazine Antenna, which has been reporting quite a lot on this subject as a result of Pete Smithers and other efforts in the last few issues. So we also produce handbooks for the identification of British insects. These are pretty comprehensive now and the best there are. And a very nice coffee table book that outlines all the families of insects that there are in Britain. We have a really top-notch entomological library, and if you have an interest in entomology and are working at an institute that doesn't have a good entomological library, then the library itself is a good enough reason to join the Society. And Val, the librarian, is always willing to help with photocopying articles and digging things out that you need. My role in the Society is a voluntary one, and it's as coordinator of the 21 special interest groups that form the sort of main meetings of the Society. So entomophagy is a very new one, one that I'm sure will grow in stature and importance as time goes on. But this gives you sort of another idea of the range of subjects that the Society covers. I won't go through these, but there are various grants and awards that can help in various ways, and they're all recorded on the website. I'll give you the address of that in just a moment. The Society is also very keen to promote entomology to the wider public, and in that regard there are 2 main events that happen in alternate years. In the odd-numbered years, there's what's called the Insect Festival, that until now has always been at York and is sort of great, all sorts of activities and information there to enthuse children and parents in particular. And then in the even-numbered years, there's National Insect Week, and that is coming up in June this year, and it's a time when the Society promotes entomology through a range of meetings and activities as widely as it possibly can, tries to get a lot of press publicity, and that may be another opportunity to promote this area of work. It would certainly be a great deal of public interest, of course, and it might be worth considering getting involved in National Insect Week. And every year there's a major symposium. This year it's held at Harper Adams Agricultural University in Shropshire. And so, if you are, well, clearly you are interested in insect science, and if you would like to consider joining the Society, then you can find information on the website, and we do take membership from absolutely anybody. So feel free to get involved. So that's the website address for the ENTSOC, so everything that you want to find out about it is there, or by all means get in touch with me. I'd just like to thank Nottingham University for hosting this meeting. It's a long time since I've been to Southern Bolling. I think it's great actually to have a PhD student here, but that's about 20 years ago, so it's nice to come back, and thanks to Nottingham, and enjoy the day. Thank you very much indeed.